Hey everybody, and welcome to the Gauntlet. We're going everything esports news. I'm your host, Captain Zeus, followed by my co-host, Novaburst. And we got ourselves some more off-season Overwatch League news for you because each week there is something ridiculous that happens. And we will let you know that ridiculousness, no pun intended, and that's not us trying to steal the name, in just a little bit here. But first, we have some people that have left their teams and some people that are back on their teams. Nova, take it away.
I would love to take it away. So we're going to start off with leaving the team. Starting off, we have Vancouver. SHOCKWAVE is leaving Vancouver. A lot of people really like SHOCKWAVE. A lot of people, and which Zeus was saying that a lot of people say he's a really good hit scan and stuff like that. So
it can be when he's not a 12-year-old, but
hey, that 12-year-old, he knows how to play, man. He knows how to play.
Yeah.
But
okay.
We will be talking about SHOCKWAVE again pretty soon in this episode. We have Hisu.
It's a
Hisu. He's a Hisu. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Leaving Philly. Very sad news for a London supporter as myself. Glister, Bernard, and
Sanguinar. There you go.
Yeah, look at me. I'm bilingual.
I'm biased to Sanguinar.
They are leaving London. I don't even know who's on London anymore.
I don't think anyone's left.
At this point, I thought Glister, Bernard, like these three were going to be the foundation in which they build on. And now...
Which they should have.
Now they're going to be like introducing 2021 season roster. It's going to be a blank screen because there's no one on the team anymore.
It's actually just going to be Drax because he's invisible. He's a real invisible man.
Oh yeah, Drax just
Drax just like...
For Soul, we have Michelle leaving Bedosin, Slime, and Illicet,
I think.
Illicet, yeah.
Something like that. These unpronounceable names have left their unpronounceable teams.
You need to break it down for, like, put a little, like, subtext of how to pronounce your name. Please.
Or just, come up with a name that people could actually, say.
We're going to start numbering you guys, because, gosh darn it.
Player 1-2 has left team 3.
Real. But this batch of Soul players leaving, I mean, that's pretty crazy.
That's a damn shame.
We have Bedosin, great tank.
Great. Slime's always been slippery,
Slime's always been slippery, but for real, this batch of people leaving, I don't know what Soul's approach is. Because Soul is such a great team. They were just a little inconsistent, but at the same time, there was a spark. No Hung Sao, pun intended. But they were a team that you could rely on. You're like,
not really.
So we're looking at you. You know what I mean? They're a reliable team. You can bet on. And
I would not bet on Soul. TBH.
You and your Soul fandom it's weird.
It's not my fault. They're one of the most inconsistent teams in the league. Shanghai is the consistent team that you should have rooted for.
I was gonna say, I'm telling you, I thought it was a coaching thing. If you can't get your team consecutively, in the same mindset to win, because the skill was there. The skill was there.
100%.
I thought it was just coaching. That's just me though. We're gonna keep on moving on. Washington, Aim God, Jajanu, and Stitch leaving.
Wow.
Okay,
yeah.
Washington. You guys were looking fantastic at the very end of the season, and I guess you still had some plays to keep on moving on, but I don't know why these plays. Very Confucius, very, but that's on you guys.
GG's.
Yeah. New York, we have Sebayabi.
There we go.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that.
Animo. And Libero. Gotcha, right there.
Libero.
libero. He plays volleyball apparently.
It's a libero.
Oh, he's a
Like
libero.
Pokemon.
But they are leaving New York.
Gone.
This as well, Confucius. Very Confucius. Chengdu, we have Kyo and Lingsa leaving.
Didn't know these guys existed.
I didn't know you. You guys probably great. Great
Whatever
there.
it was you were there doing.
But I'm sorry for, you probably went to a very well-suited team for you guys.
Yeah, some good contenders team would pick you guys up.
For back we have New York. Jay Jonak is back.
He's back in action.
Black. Yep.
Back in
New
blue.
York. You're good. You're set.
That's all you need. It's just
all you need.
Jay Jonak is the whole roster. That's all you need.
We have Philly. We have Ikio.
There you go.
Okay, and Poco.
Yeah.
They're back in Philly.
Back in orange.
Philly still has those little elements of what makes their team,
something.
First place in regular season, but then all of a sudden
not in the
finals. So but yeah, we got left and back right there, and I'm gonna toss it over to Captain Zeus for who's new on the Overwatch League.
All right, my Schladies and Schledelmans, here we go. Philly has picked up SHOCKWAVE, which I know a lot of people out there are happy for. I am not one of those people. I personally was not a big fan of SHOCKWAVE. I thought he was a pretty amateurish DPS player. I mean, hell, this year was his first year playing on a contenders team and then going to, Overwatch League in the same year. Which, kudos. No one really does that. You don't go from amateur to mini pro to pro in 1 year. That's crazy. 2020 is crazy. Kudos to getting on the number 2 team in the NA region. But please step it up so my thoughts of you could, be higher than the bottom.
I think he'll step up. I think he can do it.
I mean, they probably needed a new tracer player anyways, but who knows? We'll continue. Toronto, they picked up Hisu from Philly, which was quite a pick. They also picked up Sado, who was previously on Philly. That's also another great pick. They also picked up Ansoon J and Aztec. Don't know who these people are, but good job. You guys got at least 2 really good players on your team. Toronto, you're looking pretty decent coming into this next season. I was kind of hoping Florida was going to pick up Sado, though, since they got rid of Fate. And they needed a good tank anyways, but it's like Toronto picked up the slack on that one. Chengdu, they picked up a lot of new peeps here. They got Nisha. Jimmy. Interesting name. Very unique. Creed and Yao Ji, those 2 are assistant coaches. And then a little tidbit here, they have Late Young and Yavelto, who are also going to be the captains on their contenders team as well. So got some 2-way action there. That sounded really gross, but yeah. So just moving on from there, Washington picked up actually some really good players. Rhea, Fury, Closer, and Bebe. Those are some pretty good pickups in my opinion. I think Washington's going to be stacked this coming season. They're probably going to be top 5 in the NA for sure, if not overall in the league this coming season.
Calm down.
They look tremendous. I mean, what can I say? They look tremendous.
I mean, looking tremendous, but at the same time, you're losing an aim god to Janu and Stitch.
I mean, but I mean, you picked up some good people to replace them. And you have a pretty stacked roster here. And then not to mention Dallas has the Element Mystic / Dallas Eternal roster over there. So it's another good contender for that top spot up there. Anyways, moving on. Hangzhou, they picked up Seo Minso. I guess it's a hard name to pronounce. And they also picked up Bernard for London. I think that was a pretty good pickup, picking up Bernard there. London obviously just doesn't know how to treat their players right. So he went to somewhere he'll be at least appreciated.
All my rookies, they're gone.
All the rookies are gone. Well, everyone's gone from London, so.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
And then last but not least, the best pickup of the whole league, the LA Valiant picked up A guy named Adam.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Adam.
Yeah, watch out. We got Jimmy and Adam, new guys in the league. They're about to wreck it.
Hell yeah. At least we can pronounce those names, so thank you on that.
But, I mean, they're also one of the most uncreative names ever, so... Wow.
Hey,
it's a win-loss
situation.
situation.
You like the creative names. I like the names I can pronounce and not look like a fool.
I mean, come on. Aim God, that's a creative name. Stitch,
okay,
come on. Glister. I'm liking these names. I'm not going to mention Shockwave, but that's a decent name.
When you
Creed,
have, like,
come on, man.
5 O's in your name, I mean...
He actually has 3.
Something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a point in time in which I need subtitles. I need subtext or something.
So even Saebayabi, which when you look at how it's spelled, it's Saeyeolbe.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
Never would have gotten that. No. If I hadn't heard other people say that name, never would have got it whatsoever. I should just learn Korean.
Yeah.
Chinese. I guess it's the only way to know how to pronounce these names. But yeah, so this week's actually looking pretty decent when it comes to interesting roster changes. Nothing super out of the ordinary besides the Shockwave, but bunch of players coming in. I don't know how this next week's going to be looking up. I'm pretty sure each week is just going to be absolutely slam-packed with roster changes of some sort.
Expecting London pickup.
London's going to have a huge roster pickup.
We need the pickups.
Same thing with Houston. We haven't seen anything from that team either. They need a good roster pickup as well. They got coaching-wise.
Coach Burst is working on it. Coach Burst is working on it.
Coach Burst got some extra coaches there to help him out from the moon base. So it's good stuff. But I think that's really it for this little recap of the news that's been going on.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, follow us on Twitter at Gauntlet News, so that way we will share you the updated news as soon as we find out. And then also don't forget to support our nerdy group channel, The Block Party, for nerd podcasts and other cool stuff like D&D, which will be coming out pretty soon. Our podcast, we go over like Star Wars, DC, Marvel, Harry Potter, the whole shebang. I'm Captain Zeus. And that's Novaburst. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.